Christmas presents, Christmas songs, Christmas cheer. I mean, who doesn't love this time of year? Who talks about it?
We talk about it.
Now. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching We Talk About It Now. I'm your host, Joe.
I'm Marisa.
And this is going to be our final episode of 2014. Who can believe it? But we couldn't go out without having a wonderful Merry Christmas episode.
Cheer.
So here we are to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody. And we're just going to go ahead and talk about a couple of our favorite Christmas things. So Marisa, like what are some of your favorite things about Christmas?
The Starbucks Christmas cups.
Oh my God, those red cups. I get jealous when I see someone holding them and I just smile.
It's a kind of a marketing, it's genius. It's genius. Can you believe that's the first thing I said? The first thing I said was the Starbucks Christmas cups. But I just really love them. And when I see them, I just know it's like, it's joyful. So I love anything that is a Christmas. I love going to see the tree. I love the Macy's windows. Which
tree is your favorite, Rockefeller or Bryant Park?
I think Rockefeller, just because it's the tradition. We went this year for the first time during the day. We went on Tuesday during the day, and it was such a difference because you could get closer. There weren't as many tourists, and it was like a really fun afternoon. And you could really see just how giant the tree is and that it's being held up by these wires. That was really fun. And I love going to the Time Warner Center because if you go on the second floor, all the stars that light up, they light up according to whatever song is playing. So they keep a rhythm.
I've never done that.
Oh, it's really fun. So just all sorts of Christmas things like that around the city. I always like to make sure that I hit them all because I just like to kind of be in the spirit that way. What about you?
Yeah, no, I can say I love just the joy of Christmas. Yeah. I try not to let any of the gift-giving stress get to me.
Like we talked about last week.
Yeah, it is what it is. I just enjoy it. I do my best. I do what I can for people, and I love it. Other favorite things about Christmas? Just time with my family, going home. Now Absolutely. My niece and my nephew, seeing how excited they can get. Sometimes a little acting spoiled, but sometimes they're so happy for their toys. And so that's just seeing them light up and remembering like how excited I used to get for Christmas. Like it was just amazing.
When you knew Santa was coming.
Yeah, and then just Christmas breakfast with my family. My parents always cook breakfast. We sit around the dining room. It's just everything about it. I go home, I get to relax. My mother and father treat me like I'm a prince, and I just...
Do you have like a full breakfast spread?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
like
fun.
Full breakfast spread. Like the spade.
Okay.
Those.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The whole set, everything.
Nice.
Butter dish plates, you name it.
Wow.
She's got
Fancy.
it, and it all gets served that one time a year.
I like that.
So yeah, that's some of my favorite things about Christmas.
Oh, cool. Okay. What about Christmas songs?
My hands down favorite Christmas song is Sleigh Ride.
Which one's Sleigh Ride?
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring ding dingling do. So my high school band played it.
Ride together with you.
The high school band played it, and that's when I fell in love with it. And then I heard the Carpenter's Family Christmas version,
like the best. Loved
it. And then now I heard
she touched
Pentatonics version and still love it.
Oh,
so it's
was Pentatonics those people we saw on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? Were you there at that moment? We were like, oh, who are those people?
Yes.
And my mom said...
The acapella people.
It's the acapella people. Yeah. So they do a version of it? It's good?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to listen to them.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So hands down, Sleigh Ride, favorite Christmas song.
Cool. I like it. It's hard for me to choose a favorite Christmas song.
It's just so happy and joyful.
It's hard for me to choose a favorite Christmas song. There's so many that I love. I'm such a Christmas music. Like, Eric gets so annoyed by me because once Thanksgiving happens and the day after, it's like, turn on the tunes. Like, I cleaned this morning because we're leaving tomorrow and it was just like a Christmas extravaganza.
Do you have like a favorite Christmas album? Like, who's one of your favorite Christmas singers?
My favorite Christmas singer?
Does a Christmas album.
Michael Bublé. He's killing it. My favorite is when he sings with the 1940s group, and they're like, "Merry Christmas, Mr. Bublé," and I'm like, "I'm in. I'm so in." Michael Bublé. I really love actually Michael Bublé and Idina Menzel's version of "Baby It's Cold Outside." I don't know if you knew because it just came out, and it's really good.
Was it really you that was telling me that song?
It's about rape. It's actually one of my favorite songs. I mean, he's roofing her. She says, and he tries to guilt her the whole time. He says, "If you caught pneumonia and died, so stay here and have sex with me." And then he also says, she says, "Hey, what's in this drink?" Like, because he's roofing her. Like, no matter what. I mean, the song's about rape. And if anyone tells you that they've been thinking this, I said this years ago back in college. Because Christina, my best friend, and I used to listen to Christmas with the Rat Pack. That was like our favorite Christmas album. Our favorite. And every time it would come on in the morning, we'd be getting ready for school. And Christina would be like, wait a second. Did you just hear that line? And after you hear a song every single day, like as a kid, you don't really listen to the lyrics. But if you listen to the lyrics of Baby It's Cold Outside, something's up.
Isn't it fun how songs do
Something's
that
up.
sometimes, not to go off track?
Yeah,
like
you don't hear, but you hear the
like
lyrics.
Grease Lightning from Grease it's so dirty.
It is? See, that's not
So
what I haven't listened to
dirty.
enough.
So
All right.
dirty.
What other songs I wonder that I've been missing? But that's...
Candyman by Christina Aguilera.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah.
I mean, that song. I mean,
or Woohoo, which she's not even trying to be, which is one of my favorite songs of all time. She's not even trying to be, but
yeah, no, back on track. So
yes. So I would
really
say
have a
those two
favorite
things.
song.
What Child Is This? I love. I love Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Oh, Growing Up, Jingle Bells, Barbara Streisand. Jingle Bell.
That's a great one.
My parents probably got so over it because I played it nonstop as a kid.
Love those ones. And Old Lang Syne, but it has to be the James Taylor version. But I just love any Christmas music. I just like to annoy Eric with it. Like, I'll literally walk in, like, he'll be taking a shower, I'll walk in the bathroom, I'll go, Merry Christmas, Mr. Bublé. And he wants to murder me. Because he just doesn't have cheer. He doesn't know joy. That's the problem. Like I do. What other Christmas things? What about, you kind of said some of your traditions.
Yeah, one dead set tradition is every year me and my father watch A Muppet Christmas Carol.
It's the best. I do too. I watch it every year too. Oh, cool.
Every year we sit down and watch it together.
Mm-hmm.
For years, me and my friend Greg used to go to the Bryant Park shops together, got hot chocolate, sat down. This year we weren't able to do it, so I totally missed it, but texted him like, oh my god.
You could go after
that.
They'll be there through the new year, I think. I mean, it won't be the same, but you could still go.
So, and either way, always going to the Bryant Park shops, buying some gifts from there. That's my favorite tree because it's blue and it's just.
No, it is really pretty.
Like you said, Rockefeller Center is usually a madhouse.
Oh, it's a
Bryant Park
is
madhouse. Usually calmer. It's like you can actually function and get near the tree.
Absolutely.
So from the first year I moved here, fell in love with the Bryant Park shops and Christmas tree. And then this year, because I asked out of curiosity, how much are these booths? And the woman said it's a process because apparently it's a pecking order.
Oh, to have one of the shops.
You have to start at Union Square, then Columbus Circle,
really?
And then you can get into Bryant Park.
Wait, you start at Union Square?
Uh-huh.
See, I would think Union Square was the ultimate one.
Right, but there's no tree. So when I thought about it, I was like, Bryant Park has the skating rink, it has the tree. And then Rockefeller doesn't really
Union
have the
Square
shops.
Is like, I feel like I'm in something Dickens wrote. There's nothing more joyful than shopping
I was shocking too because it's always so crowded down there too.
I didn't know
but she was like,
okay.
yeah, you got to start at Union Square, then Columbus Circle, and then you get in.
So how much is hers in the Bryant Park or whatever she told you?
It was a small little one.
Okay.
$20,000 for the 2 months.
Every year.
Yeah. She was just selling, like, where I got the Astoria sign. That's the woman I asked.
So clearly she must make it back and then some for it to be worth it.
Right. So, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So those definitely my traditions.
Shops are fun.
How about you? Anything
traditions?
You always
every Christmas Eve we're always at my aunt's. It's always the same. I've been going. This will be my 30th year doing it. So that's always the same. Christmas can vary a little bit depending on who takes it, but Christmas Eve is always the same. We do our gifts and we hang out and stuff like that. That's always the same. I watched them up at Christmas Carol. My mother and I watched Scrooge with Albert Finney. It's our favorite. It's this version of a Christmas Carol that actually does have music in it. Back in like the 70s it came out. My mom and I are obsessed with watching it. And we like to watch this movie called The Christmas Card, which is a Hallmark Hall of Fame, which is the cheesiest movie ever, but I love it. And Eric refuses to watch it. So on Christmas Eve when Eric leaves to go to his family's, I then have like 3 days where I can do all the corniest things I want with my mom. So
yeah, Christmas Eve since I've been born has been with my dad's family, and then Christmas Day is with my mom's family.
Yeah, it's just such a fun time.
It is.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, it really is. It's always just like I don't know. I always find a way to be joyful no matter what. So yeah, Christmas. It just goes by so fast.
I this morning told Missy, I was like, Christmas is Thursday.
I know.
She's like, doesn't that kind of you said? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, and we tried to do so many Christmas things this year. I mean, we put up our tree, and a fake one, not a real one. Just if you've been watching, I will never have a real tree.
Our very first episode.
But we have a fake tree, And it's beautiful. And, we've been watching Christmas movies. We've been watching Home Alone, and we watch all sorts of things to kind of get in the spirit. We've gone to the shops a bunch, had our warmed apple cider. So we've really been trying to feel the season, but it still just goes by so fast.
I think that's why I'm sad, because I haven't. Like, I went to the Bryant Park shops, but that's all I've done. I haven't watched a Christmas movie. I didn't,
Just walk over there.
I haven't really done anything.
But they close, though. They close a little early. Last night, they closed at 9 o'clock, which I thought was a little early for, like, the week before Christmas.
Yeah, on a Friday.
On a Friday.
Yeah.
So I went to American Eagle and got this Christmas
the polar bear. I just
there
made sure I was wearing green.
You have a really good
green
Christmas
and
tree.
white.
So those are some of our Christmas traditions.
How about you?
We would love to hear what you guys do. So let us know. How do you celebrate Christmas? What are your favorite Christmas songs? Do you also concur that Baby It's Cold Outside is about rape? I mean, it is, but if you want to disagree, that's fine, but you're wrong. Yeah, what are some of your Christmas traditions? Let us know.
And if you haven't ever made it, make it a priority. Get to New York City at Christmas time.
It is really the best.
Is
you
a
should
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place.
Absolutely. Do the Christmas shops, see the tree, all the things. Go see the windows. Just view it all. And no matter what neighborhood you're in, Central Park's my favorite place. It's a little less crowded, and when you're skating, they have the lights, and you can see the whole city above you. It's beautiful. It's my favorite place. And no matter where you are in the city, it's just like a joyful time.
It's pretty.
I mean, I went to Herald Square this morning, and it was a nightmare. Like, I got off the train, and I was like, oh, everybody and their mother is in Macy's. And I went up to look for, I need a new coat. And I go up to the 8th floor where the coats are, and that's also where Santa Land is.
Oh,
and
boy.
I see so many children, like, waiting to see Santa, and they take you through the train. Like, they really make waiting worth your time. And I'm like, wow, a lot goes into waiting for Santa. Do you want to know why? I walk by, and it says, wait time, 2 hours and 45 minutes. I look at my phone, and I go, is it 2:45? And I'm like, oh, it's only noon. So then I'm like, that must mean that the wait time, 2 hours and 45 minutes to see Santa. So, of course, they've created, like, a whole world up there. But it still was fun to, like, see Santa Land on my way to, like, find a new coat. And the place was mobbed with people. But it's still fun because it's this time of year. 2 weeks from now, I'll be like, get out of New York City. But now it's okay.
Yeah. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry
thank
Christmas,
you
guys.
so
Thanks so much for your support.
Yes, thank you for kicking We
launched
Talk
our
About
show.
It Now off in 2014. We look forward to doing bigger and better things in 2015.
So feel free to suggest some topics. Let us know some things you'd like to talk about. Check it out.
And in the meantime, don't hesitate to go to WeTalkAboutItNow.com. Catch up on the videos if you haven't watched them all yet. We know we put out 2 a week. It can be hard to keep up on that, but we have so much fun doing it.
Yeah, check them out.
We have to, and probably get ready. 2015, we're probably going to have 3 per week.
It's going to be everywhere. We're going to be everywhere.
But we're super excited. So WeTalkAboutItNow.com. Read our blogs there. Also, keep up with what we're doing on our Facebook page. We Talk About It Now. Also, we'll on Twitter at We Talk Now.
Great.
But Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you guys.
Happy New
Merry
Year.
Christmas, Mr. Buble. Happy New Year.
And you'll see us again in 2015 because we won't talk about it till then.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.